Let's see, we got a Super Nintendo. I've had it for a while, and I had it,
Sure.
had time to put it on eBay or whatever.
Oh yeah, great game. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 build to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. We're about to get into this week's episode, but before we do, I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. So when I started this YouTube channel, guys, I had never edited a video in my life. I had some friends kind of walk me through the basics, but man, it would have been incredible to have a resource like Skillshare when I started. Skillshare is an online learning community for people who want to learn from educational videos. There are thousands and thousands of classes available to teach you all kinds of different skills. Everything from graphic design, web development, photography, and a ton more. The majority of the courses focus on interaction rather than lecturing, and man, if you are anything like me, guys, that's how I learn best. I recently took Marquez Brownlee's class talking through the process of creating a video, how to research your topic, writing a script, and how to execute all of it effectively. The subscription is super affordable, guys, and available for less than $10 a month. Also, the first 1,000 people to use the link in the description below will receive a free trial of Skillshare Premium. Again, thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video today. Let's get into it. Time for an update of the $10 game collection, guys. This last week was a little bit different of a week because we got some good games. All these games over here. Probably the most notable is this Spyro, a Hero's Tale game. Obviously, Elder Scrolls 3 is great, but this one right here, Curse the Eye of Isis. I almost didn't buy this game. Looked it up, and currently disc only, this thing is selling for like $60, which is insane. Other than that, we picked up this whole box of Pokemon cards for $6.96, and there was some major value in here. Probably my favorite thing were these drawings that somebody made. Whoever collected these cards made some awesome drawings of their own Pokemon, and I thought that was really cool. So I already kind of organized all of these into, like, these are more of the commons. These are all Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then over here were the better cards that had some value. So you got some pretty snazzy looking cards over here. You got Trainer N. I think this one was worth like 32 bucks, and then this Delinquent card, which was actually right on top of the box. I did not open up this at Goodwill. We opened it up together on camera, and but this was on top, and I was like, man, I bet that card is worth something. It's worth about 18. All in, these cards are worth about like 230 to 250. So I actually don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I'm not going to keep them for the $10 game collection because A, they're not gaming related, and there's money here. So if anybody is interested in this box of cards, let me know. Again, they're worth about $250. I'm not going to ask $250 for them. I would cut you a break for sure, but there are a lot of good cards in here. Like all of these, this whole stack are all hollows, and even like Yu-Gi-Oh hollows. So there's some good value here. Let me know if you're interested. I think we left off last episode with $468 to go game hunt. $468 in the game fund. So I'm ready. Let's go hunt. Garage sales, flea markets, thrift stores. You know the drill. Let's do it. All right, guys, definitely a restock day here at Goodwill. A ton of stuff just thrown everywhere. But they do have some games right here. Nothing crazy. Got Wii Fit Plus, Splinter Cell. Here's a DDR game, Ultra Mix. I already looked it up. No value there, and don't really care about it. I've never seen this SOCOM game for PS2. I can't remember the one I see all the time. Definitely not this one. $2, and it's really clean. I'm gonna pick it up. And then Guitar Hero 5 on the Wii. Guys, this one sells really well. I think last time I looked, like 18 to 20 bucks. So we'll get this to flip. Also saw a little VHS set. I've been telling everybody on Patreon that I was gonna do a Star Wars giveaway. So we're gonna get this to add to the monthly giveaway. If you guys are interested in that, link down below. It definitely supports the channel. But then you also get some added benefits, giveaways, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pick this up just for that. But definitely gonna get these two. One to keep, one to flip. Not a bad find. All right, guys, about to pick up the VHS set and then those two games, but check this out. Nerf Ping Pong.
Shall I serve, sir?
It's Nerf Ping Pong with safe, soft balls, so almost any table, almost anywhere can be a table tennis table.
Good game, sir.
Nerf Ping Pong from Parker Brothers.
This looks incredible. Looks definitely 80s, maybe early 80s. I don't know. I don't know how much it is. It appears to all be there. I think I'm just gonna get this because I'm so weird. And this would be hilarious to try to play. If it's a couple bucks, I'm probably gonna pick it up, but is that a year on here? 1987. That's the year I was born, y'all. Shout out to all my 87 peeps. But dude, I gotta get that. Anything else? Anything else? You know, usually if you see something like that, there's probably gonna be another or some more retro vintage style games. I don't see any more. I think I'm gonna pick up Nerf Ping Pong, y'all. Let's go. So first off, a super annoying humming sound coming from somewhere. I don't know where. Not sure if you can hear that or not, but it is there and it's annoying. Anyway, I found something that I just have to buy because I'm a sick individual. Talking Rally Racer. This is from the 80s, I believe. Let's see. 1989. Apparently takes 4 AA batteries, and it's just a terrible, probably little LCD type game. I love this kind of stuff. I don't know why I love it. Oh, it even has like an audio headphone jack. I'm gonna buy this because it is $191. I don't know, and what's wrong with me? Maybe I'll get it and we'll see if it actually works. I'm not losing too much if it doesn't. Not included in the $10 game collection. Just wanted to show you this really weird random game. I like it. Alright guys, today's a good day at Goodwill because check this out. Look at these games right here. The reason why I'm even notating that there's games here is because this Goodwill has not had games in months. It's like one of my favorite Goodwills, one of the biggest ones in the area, and no games at all. I think they're sending them all in to the online store. Now, I'm not saying there's anything good here. We got Dora Saves the Crystal Kingdom, Madden 07, The Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. We see this one all the time, and they're all priced at either 4 or 6. Paws and Claws Pet Vet, super rare game. Just kidding, not rare at all. I can't think of a game I would want less than this game right here. We got a Skylanders game, Shape Your Shape, Blazing Angels, and then here is LA Rush. Kind of interested in getting this, but it's about what it sells for. The only reason why I'm encouraged is because there's actually games here. I'm serious. There have not been games here in such a long time, but I don't see anything else. I'm just hoping that maybe games are gonna start appearing more at this Goodwill, hopefully. All right, we're back at Game Exchange again, looking for Skylanders games, and found another one, Skylanders Imaginators for Xbox One. Doesn't sell for quite as much as the one on PS4, but I think it's around 20 bucks or so. So $5 is a good price. We'll buy that to flip to add more cash to the game fund. We're about to go pick up a Super Nintendo Facebook deal. Guys, this is a good lot of games. We're talking a Super Nintendo and about 10 games. 2 or 3 of which I think are gonna pay for the entire lot. But there are some good games in here and some NES games. Now, the Super Nintendo itself, it's not in amazing condition, but it is still salvageable. $100 all in for this lot of games that we're about to go pick up. Let's do it. All right.
Let's see, we got a Super Nintendo.
Okay, you ever look at it?
And yeah, go ahead.
So, is this like yours from when you were a kid? What is this stuff?
Man, I love Nintendo and old school stuff. And
Yeah.
I've had it for a while and I haven't,
Sure.
had time to put it on eBay or whatever, so.
Oh man, I played this game a ton when I was a kid. I've never played any of these. Civilization, I don't know.
But the Mario Kart, the Super Mario World, plus the All-Stars, and then there's a Final Fantasy. Is there a Final Fantasy 2?
Yes. Where was that? Thought there was. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great game. That one and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Super Nintendo.
Uh-huh. It sounds like it's got kind of a rattle on it. But
Oh, I can take it apart and maybe get that out.
if you want to try to test it in here.
Oh no, man, I trust you. You said 100's good too?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, y'all, back in the game room, about to do some surgery on this Super Nintendo. So you just saw me pick up all of the Super Nintendo stuff. Guys, we got a lot of really great games in here. We'll go through those here in just a little bit. And then also got the Super Nintendo. So I did know that the Super Nintendo was not in like collection-worthy condition. It had some bumps and bruises, basically. Well, it does work. I've already tested it, and it does work. The only problem is, check this out, y'all. This thing is cracked and busted up. You can hear it rattling. So the good thing is it works. The bad thing is this bottom piece is just trashed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this Super Nintendo right here and Frankenstein together a nice looking Super Nintendo. So basically there was an auction here where I live about a year ago or so, and they had 10 Super Nintendos that were non-working in this auction. I bought them all for $40, so $4 each, and I got 2 of them to work. So I actually salvaged 2 of the Super Nintendos, and then I had this one left over, or have 8 left over, and I'll just use those for parts. So this bottom has, it also has some bumps and bruises, but it's not cracked, and it's white. So you can tell the top is that weird yellowed color, but I can Frankenstein these together and create one nice looking Super Nintendo. Again, this might have, I think this had another crack somewhere right here. It's got a small crack there. It's not going to be like the best looking Super Nintendo ever, but it's going to look a lot better than having a cracked bottom. And again, this is just a donor Super Nintendo. The board does not work inside of this, so we're just going to take this bottom off and put it onto this. So this is actually really easy, guys. You'll need a game bit. So this is, you can get these on eBay. This is the 4.5 millimeter. There's a 3.8 and there's a 4.5. 3.8 opens up games. This one opens up consoles. So I'm going to open up both of these and get into here, guys, and take these off. So we got both pieces needed now. I found the culprit that was rattling around. It was this little plastic piece right there. So before we put them all back together and Frankenstein this thing, guys, we need to clean both of these. So as always, I use a little bit of multi-purpose auto cleaner. This is just what I've always used. Like kind of gives it a little bit of a shine. And I'll use a magic eraser. It's kind of damp, just a little damp, and then a towel. So let me clean up these, and then we'll put this thing together. And there it is, guys. Check it out. It's looking nice. We just saved this thing. This is going to be put out back into the retro gaming world to be enjoyed. Look at this one. Completely trashed. All busted up and yellowed. on the top and on the bottom. This will just be trash now. But again, I feel accomplished. I feel like we just helped the retro gaming world. Again, it is not perfect, but it is definitely good enough to be put into a collection and be used and enjoyed. Look at this Super Nintendo, man. So this will be up for sale. I've already tested it. It is working. Everything is good to go on this one. So awesome. Let's go through all those games that we got and go through total value for the week. Let's get into these pickups, y'all. So pumped to have gotten some cartridge-based games, some really, really good SNES games, guys. So it's been a bit. It's been a bit since we found cartridge-based games. And guys, again, look at this. Look at the Super Nintendo, looking all nice for somebody to enjoy soon. So let's get into value and what we paid. All in this week, we spent $109.44. And we killed it. There's so much value sitting on this table. So let's jump in. Oh, also, guys, the game room is a disaster right now because I'm trying to rearrange the wall of nostalgia. It is just cluttered, and I need it to be more organized. So that's why you're seeing all that over here. All right, let's jump in. Guitar Hero 5. I still cannot believe how much this game is selling for. Look at all that. You got Blink, Bob Dylan, Bon Jovi. I guess that's why. People just love their Guitar Hero still. And this one specifically, complete on the Wii, is selling for about 20 bucks. So be on the lookout for this one. Here is SOCOM US Navy SEALs Combined Assault. I see SOCOM games all the time, specifically on the PS2, but I've never seen this one before. Or maybe very rarely. And this thing looks like it's never been used before. It's only $6. It's worth $6, but we only paid $2. So $4 for those two games, $26 in value. Another game I've been telling you guys to be on the lookout for is Skylanders Imaginators. On the Xbox One, after tax, we paid $5.44 for this, and it sells for around $24. So be on the lookout for that one. It's a good flipping game. Not a good like flipping game, but a good game to flip. Okay, here is Talking Rally Racer. Guys, I'm weird, and I collect this kind of stuff. I like these old games. I've thought about doing like reviews of these, but I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. I would be interested, but again, I'm weird, so maybe no one would want to watch those. But I've thought about doing reviews over like some of the old Tiger handhelds. Like, can you imagine doing a full-out review of the Full House Tiger handheld? I don't know. I think it's interesting, but again, just me. All right, here is the Super Nintendo. We got a couple controllers with it. This is actually a really nice first-party controller, and then this is a third-party one, High Frequency, I think. I've never seen this one before. It's got like some little weird ridges down here, but regardless, it's a second controller if you need it. It would be your little brother's controller if you were playing, because you always got the good controller. We got an RF. Probably gonna trash this. I usually always use AV. Got a first-party power adapter, and then again, the Super Nintendo looks pretty clean. I think I'm probably gonna sell that for $85 shipped. I think that's what all of this together is going to be. So if anyone is interested in that, let me know down below. Let's get into these games. We got some great games, y'all. First up is Super Mario Kart. Now, I'm a Mario Kart fan, more so on the N64, but I grew up with this one. I grew up with it. It's just harder for me. I'm not as good at Mario Kart on the SNES than I am on the 64 one. Anybody else? Can anybody else relate to that? I just feel like this one's a bit harder. Great game, and we did not have this in the $10 game collection yet. This one is worth $35. Moving over to F-Zero, one of the launch titles for the Super Nintendo. Great game as well, but we already have this. This is selling for $15, so we will end up selling this one. And then we got some Tecmo Super Bowl. Love me some Tecmo Super Bowl, guys. I don't know how I don't know how you can't like this game. It is so fun. I didn't really play it on the SNES, played it on the NES, but here is Tecmo Super Bowl. This one is selling for around $18. Also, guys, I've cleaned these up a bit. 3 of them were not working. Like, you know, I just put it straight into the console, fired it up, was not working. But then I cleaned them really well, and they ended up working. So all these games are working. We saved the Super Nintendo and the SNES games, guys. Some people will try games. I've seen this happen before, and then they don't work, and they'll throw them away. I had a friend. He had his whole N64 collection. He said he tried to play them one day. They weren't working. He said, "Yeah, man, they're broke." So I threw them away. I'm like, "No, dude, we could have fixed those N64 games." I promise you, those games would have worked. I hate hearing stories like that. So, not here, y'all. We are saving games. Here is Final Fantasy II, also known as Final Fantasy IV. Great game, guys. So many amazing RPGs on the Super Nintendo, and this one is right up there, guys. I also really enjoy Final Fantasy III. Have both of these over here complete. Let's see if I can find them. Taking you over to the game collection. There is Final Fantasy 3 complete and 2. So, but that, again, that's personal collection. For now, we're going to keep Final Fantasy 2 over here for the $10 game collection. This one is worth $60, y'all. It has went up in value. Here is Super Mario All-Stars Super Mario World. Now, this is the game I always cheat when asked what would be your pick for if you had, you know, one game to play for the rest of your life. You're on a deserted island. I always say this game because it's got Mario 1, 2, and 3 and Super Mario World. Guys, great game. This one is worth $35. Here's one that has went up in value like crazy, y'all. It is Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Mortal Kombat, the ultimate fighting game. Now, unfortunately, this label is pretty trashed, but this game is selling for $41. In this condition, I'm not really sure, but yeah, a pretty sought after Mortal Kombat game is Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Here is Tetris 2, looking really clean because I bet this was not played very much. I've never played this one before. I'm an OG Tetris guy, but here is Tetris 2. It's worth $10. This is the one that surprised me the most. Civilization. I thought for sure this was going to be like a $5 game, but it is, I think it's Koei? I'm not 100% sure how to say that, but this is worth $32. Most of the time, Koei games sell really well. When I saw that, I was like, maybe this is worth more than I think. It is. $32 on that game. And then here is the OG, guys. Tecmo Super Bowl. This is the one that I played. Couldn't quite get some of that yellowing off, but it does work. This one is selling for $24, guys. 24 on that, and then we got Rescue Embassy Mission. I see this game pop up a lot on people's like hidden gems lists. They like this game. I don't know. Rescue the Embassy Mission. This one is worth $7. And then this is a more uncommon game, a football game on the NES. There's quite a few, but this is Touchdown Fever. Don't see this one very often. This one is worth $11. So all in, we spent $109.44 with a grand total value of $418. Almost just dropped my computer. $418 in value with a little over 109 spent. So we already have a Super Nintendo. Once we sell this off, an F-Zero, right? That, and then say this, Skylanders Imaginators. We sell that, we get to keep all of this stuff for free. Y'all, that is how you do it. You gotta buy, you gotta flip, you gotta keep what you need, and then, and again, you sell off the rest to recoup your money. So another great week. Pumped to finally find some more cartridge-based games. We finally scored some cartridge-based games, guys. It has been quite a while since we have found any. We just don't see them floating around very much anymore at flea markets, at garage sales, which is super sad to say, but this week we scored some, guys, some staple Super Nintendo games to add to the $10 game collection that we did not have yet. We spent just over $100 and have over $400 in value, which is awesome. Guys, as always, thank you for hanging out, for watching the video. If you would like the video, it helps out the channel so much. Subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, peace.